Good morning. We should go live in about another maybe 30 seconds. We are almost there. By the way, I am modifying my hazelnut syrup. So, so I put some more hazelnut in it this morning. So it's gonna be even better than last time. So let's see. Okay, I just got my lighting setup going. Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Now you see, buddies are cute.
Okay, let's get going here. Hello and welcome back. If you are just joining me, my name is Hun. My channel is all about making better coffee at home. So this morning, I'm gonna give you guys a long-term review. Okay, so I bought, actually, fellow sent it to me, this fellow Atmos last July. So it's about 9 months ago. So I've been using it daily. So you know what? Let's find out how good this canister has been. By the way, so I put some beans in it about 2 weeks ago. Okay, I've been using daily. So theory behind the vacuum canister is stay fresh. Okay, so I have Indian Monsoon, the coffee beans from Good Brothers. The Indian Monsoon is really known for a lot of crema. Okay, the thing about if you are using beans that is not fresh, you are going to start losing that CO2. Okay, they're degassing it, and then once you start putting the shot, you are going to see pretty flat crema. But so this morning I'm going to dial this one in and see how much crema we still get out of India Monsoon using actually the fellow Atmos canister. So overall, this canister has been fantastic. So if you haven't used this, it's an extremely simple machine and a simple coffee canister. Hopefully you guys can hear it. So right now is a vacuum, so I put all the air out. So if you guys are going to hear it, hopefully. You just heard that. So now the air is actually going in, okay? So hold on a second here. So again, I have some beans. I've been using it for the last 3 weeks. I mean, kind of whenever I use it, close it, use it, close it for the last 3 weeks straight. So, but every time, if you are done using it, just kind of twist action. Okay, so get push out all the air, suck out all the air out here. And then, once you are done, you're going to see the green dot, which means this is ready to store. So, you know what? Let's make some coffee. By the way, I've been modifying my hazelnut syrup this morning. Hold on. So this is all ready to go. So what I'm going to do is once I pull the shot with Indian Monsoon, I think I'm going to use a Barista Express this morning. And then let's make some latte and, let's find out how good this hazelnut syrup is going to be. I'm really excited to try that this morning. So let's get going here. Let's get going. So I'm going to be using about 19.5 gram or just under 20 gram there. And if you guys are curious about the grinder setting, my grinder setting currently at number 9, okay, number 9. And then my inner board set at number 5 for that. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday morning. It's beautiful out right now. It's about 69 degree already. Goodness. Okay, I got 19.5 gram. I mean, actually, I love Sunday mornings. You don't have to be in rushed. Just relax, make yourself a nice coffee. Let me know in the comment section, what is your favorite Sunday morning coffee routine? Okay. Just gonna make sure all the beans out. Get all the coffee grinds out here from the hopper. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Okay. I've been using built-in grinder for a long time, even though I have niche grinder. Sometimes it's a lot easier to use built-in. Okay, I'm just going to distribute and then temp. So this bean is about 3 weeks old. Okay, now it's gonna be more than 3 weeks old actually, because I opened it about 3 weeks ago. And I've been storing on my Atmos coffee canister. So let's find out how much creamer we're gonna get this morning. So I'm gonna use a clear glass here, so I see you guys the good view. Okay, so I'm gonna get the 1-to-2 ratio. Doing the manual mode. I'm gonna do about 5-second pre-infusion. Man, it still has a lot of crema. Okay. I'm gonna stop at 40 gram. I know it is a fast shot, and I have to do some adjustment there, but as you can see, after 3 weeks, still on fellow Atmos canister, it still works, still good, okay? Beautiful shots. That looks good. I know, yes, it is fast, but plenty of crema there. So, you know what, let's make some hazelnut latte, okay? So since I'm mixing with hazelnut syrup, I'm not too worried about exact ratio. So hold on, let's make you guys a hazelnut latte this morning. Okay, I'm gonna be using whole milk. So this is kind of like what I do, usually Sunday morning.
Have you tried 1-to-25 ratio yet?
Okay. Again, so now the crema is starting to dissipate, but yeah, still has plenty of crema when we pull the shot there. I'm going to introduce air for about 10 seconds on my Barista Express and then submerge it. So this is the one downside of having Barista Express, just the steaming, compared to Barista Pro. But other than that, if you guys are thinking about getting Barista Pro versus Barista Express, if price is about $100 difference, go with the Pro. If a price is about $200 or $300 difference, these all depend on your local market price, but yeah. Barista Express is not too bad. Okay. Okay, so milk is almost ready. Okay. So milk you want to be very nice, kind of like wet paint, very silky, something like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use about, let's say, you know what? Let's do like 20 gram of. Did I say 20 gram of syrup? So let's do 20 gram. Okay. Because I like a little sweet there. I'm gonna measure out 20 gram. 20 gram is not that much, okay? Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put my shot here. So let's make some latte, okay? Let's do some latte art. Here we go. Something like that. Looks pretty good this morning. Okay, the thing is, the hazelnut syrup is pretty much mixed with a hazelnut extract with some sugar and some water, kind of 1 part sugar and 1 part water, and then a little bit of hazelnut syrup there. So it's all dependent on what you guys like. But let's try this syrup. Cheers, everybody. Smells really good. Wow. If you guys like hazelnuts, man, this is fantastic. Okay, they're really, really good. Anyway, so let me know in your comment section, what is your Sunday morning coffee? Because I know some of you out there having a different coffee in the morning, like weekdays versus weekends. So let me know in the comment section. And by the way, fellow Atmos, after like 9 months, works pretty good, okay? Works still good. I'm gonna put their link down below. And I mean, this is my go-to canister so far. I've been using pretty much everything. Airscape is also fantastic, but Airscape, I use the Encom, Coffee Gator, Mirror, also coffee canister as well. But some reason I always go back to this one, okay? And works pretty good. Let's see, any questions?
Bob asked, do you prefer the Barista Express grinder over the niche?
Is Bob asking me, Bob has a great question, because so what if I make, what if I experiment with different coffee blends or different coffee, I use niche. But my daily driver is just the built-in grinder, okay? I mean, I don't have to think about it, I just, just dialed in, because I use like 3-4 different type of coffees, medium roast, light roast. So medium roast, I know what the grinder setting is going to be. Just right now, I'm in number 9. I think I should dial it in a little finer because the shot was a little too fast there. So, but other than that, I'm just use it. It's really easy, and that's why I'm using built-in grinder more than my niche. But if I'm using the different coffee method like V60 or the V60 like Pro method, I go with a niche. So it's all dependent on what kind of coffee I'm making.
Have you tried the 2 to 5 ratio?
2 to 5 ratio. I don't know what that.
2.5.
Oh yeah, 2.5. Yeah, yes. Comes to ratio wise, it's all dependent on what you guys like. Okay, so I prefer between 1:2 and 1:2.5 ratio. I know some people like 1:3 ratio, so it's all dependent on what you like.
Linda asked, what was the adjustment on the syrup?
So Linda asked, what's the adjustment on my syrup? I put a couple more teaspoons of vanilla extract. Not the vanilla, but not the vanilla, hazelnut. Yeah, so that's the only difference there.
Justin says, that was 9-month-old coffee.
No, this is a 9-month-old fellow Atmos canister. I've been using it for the last 9 months, okay? And the coffee is about, I opened it 3 weeks ago, so I've been using it every single day. And then whenever I'm done using it, I put back into fellow Atmos, so yeah. So keep it fresh, that's the thing, It doesn't lose that, freshness. So that's why you guys saw that beautiful, lots crema there. So that's the one. Again, India Monsoon. I know if any of you use the India Monsoon from Good Brothers, man, a lot of crema. Okay, once they're fresh, but I mean, so far, fellow Atmos, keep it fresh for last 3 weeks.
Angel asks, what cup is that? It looks fancy.
Andrew asked me what kind of cups I'm using. So this is the not neutral. It's called Nano cups. Okay. Again, this is just the tools. Okay. I'm gonna shout out to Ty. If you are listening, Ty made a good point. Okay. So Miss P, sometimes we kind of like focus more on the gadgets and tools, but ultimately it's all about the making better coffee. Okay. I mean, I show you guys a lot of cool tools and gadgets. You know, even like fancy coffee grinder. You know what? That's just to help you make better coffee. The fact is, machine like this, just a regular pour over, also you are going to make better coffee as well. So, I mean, my goal for my channel is, show you guys what's out there. And then, you know what? I love gadgets, okay? I love gadgets, playing with the other tools. It's fun, okay? But, sometimes we cannot lose sight of, what we're trying to do. The start of the, start of the making coffee is the coffee beans. Okay, just make sure, get the freshest coffee as possible. And just make yourself good coffee every morning, okay? Let's see.
David says his Sunday morning coffee is never the same. Sometimes I go with espresso, pour over, long dark. Depends on how he's feeling.
So Dave's Sunday morning routines are different. It all depends. I love Saturday and Sunday mornings. I mean, you guys can try different recipes. They got great coffee recipes out there. You know what? You guys spend hours and hours on different coffee recipes and just have fun with it. Just have fun.
Mary asks, is there a good way to clean the palate when dialing in coffee? I find coffee leaves a strong taste in my mouth.
So Mary asked us, what's a good way to clean my palate? You know what? Kind of like sparkling water, like club soda is pretty good, okay? Or just drink, just kind of distilled water. Sometimes some people do that as well. So maybe soda water, just cleanse your mouth with some of the distilled water, even just regular water as well. So yeah, I mean, it is strong, okay? I mean, this coffee, hazelnut, has a really distinct flavor, but they're sweet and amazing.
A viewer asks, what is your recommended coffee notes?
Viewer asked me, what is my recommended coffee notes? That is a loaded question because it's up to you, okay? That's something I cannot recommend to you guys because my taste is not the same as yours, okay? But here's big but though. Once you taste good espresso or good coffee, it's not gonna be bitter, it's not gonna be sour, pretty balanced, it's clean, okay? Not clean, but it's gonna be good tasting coffee. You know what? Just like you are eating a good steak. I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, let's say if you guys like meat, just like eating a good steak. I mean, once you bite into that steak, the difference between good steak versus bad steak. So, I mean, once you drink that coffee, once you pull the shot, and that point, hopefully, you guys going to tell the difference between, the coffees are dialed in just right for you. Okay, my wife's going through some questions over there.
Dane says he uses sparkling water with lemon and mint is my go-to after coffee.
Okay, so Dane's using the sparkling water with mint and lemon. And then right after drink his coffee. That's perfect. That's fancy.
Samuel asks, how long will coffee beans last in an unopened bag?
So Samuel asked you how long coffee beans last unopened bag. You know what? Months. Okay, months. Because my lavacha beans, so what I purchased from Costco, the best use by date is sometime next year. So yeah, I mean, if you haven't opened it, I mean, it lasts for months. And I think James Hoffman did a video on you can actually freeze the coffee beans, so it lasts for a really long time. So yeah, so you have a lot of options for that. But so once I open my coffee beans, And I like to drink in about a couple weeks, okay? Because you don't want to wait too long there. I think, are we good? I think we are pretty good this morning. So starting tomorrow, okay? Starting tomorrow, we're gonna go all manual, okay? I'm gonna getting rid of all this. And then I'm gonna start with, starting tomorrow morning, I'm gonna start with the flare. And then I'm gonna start with the flare. What else? I'm gonna be using the nanoformer from a sub-minimal. And then what else? We are going to make latte out of it, okay? Maybe following day, I'm gonna be using maybe like nanopresso or even mocha pot. It's a different method. So if for some of you out there, if you don't have any machine at home, so hopefully, you know, this one give you some ideas, you know, make latte without any machine. So let's find out, okay? Let's find out how. And I did talk with Dominic from Sub-Minimal. He's the inventor for the nanoformer. He sent me a quick email that, you know, I need some practice on it. But you know what? We're just gonna go live tomorrow morning, okay? I'm just gonna show you the real experience with using these all manual machines. Because sometimes whenever you watch something, looks so easy, but you know, in reality, it's not. Because I mean, that's needs practice. So maybe I'm going to show you, you know, before and after, okay? So I'm going to show you the first time I'm using the nanoformer, and I'm going to be practicing during the week, and then we're going to go back, okay? And then we're going to make that again.
Are we doing Instagram Live?
And it's going to be interesting, because again, not everybody can afford to buy, you know, like Barista Express or Pro or, you know, kind of like semi-automatic machines. But I know you guys love, you know, latte in the morning. So hopefully that manual machine, I mean, works for everybody. So we're gonna do that coming week. And what else? So I'm gonna be trying out some different coffee beans as well. So it's gonna be a fun week ahead of us. And if you haven't liked my videos, just make sure to press the like button right now. You know what? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe too. Okay.
Are you going Instagram Live?
And there's someone asking me, am I going to go Instagram Live? I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Maybe. I think maybe is a good answer. Let's see here. That's about it. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, and see you guys tomorrow.